What's up, everybody?
Hey man,
How are you, sir?
I'm good. My little trigger didn't work. I was sitting there in the dark for a second.
I was wondering. I was like,
You thought I done took off, didn't you?
no, I was like, all right, well, it is what it is, you know. that
Mhm.
second to last video kind of hit home a little bit for me.
Yeah, with
The Vegas video.
yeah, right.
Well, the only reason why is I don't know if you're aware, and I'm sure half of these guys in here that'll be watching us tonight it will be aware that Francisco passed away.
Oh no,
Yeah, he passed away a couple days ago. Well, about 3 days ago or so.
huh.
And seeing him in that video kind of choked me up a little bit. So
Yeah, I bet, man. I
he
didn't
was
know.
he was an amazing guy. So yeah, it's
Hey,
his family I believe has a GoFundMe page set up for his wife and his two kids that are been left behind. So if you guys got a
mm,
little extra money and got some big hearts, I know they could definitely use some help. It was definitely a very unexpected. It was just
huh.
so. I'm not
That's
gonna
no.
dig deep into it or anything like that, but everybody that knows Francisco, he had the biggest heart in the world, and he was an amazing guy. So, you know,
Yeah,
his family definitely could use a little bit of help right now.
yeah. Well, I tell you what, everybody I met out there was kind of awesome.
Right, right. You can't talk to me on the phone.
Yeah, my phone's been jacked up, man.
I was reading David's comment there. Yeah. What's up?
Look,
What?
for the last hour, if I tried to call somebody, it wouldn't dial out at all.
Well, I know. I tried to call you, and it was like when I called you, it was messing up, and I was like, "Well, what the hell?" I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Right, right, yeah, right.
May 20th and 21st.
That's right. Most definitely. Most definitely.
It's weird seeing 2023, isn't it?
I know, right? Right, right. Most
Hmm.
definitely. Very, very weird. It is
Hmm.
crazy as hell. Oh. So it's been I don't know, a couple days since I've been on the show, so I apologize everybody. I had to stay
You
work
missed
late
it.
last week.
You missed it. I sang for them last week. It's your turn
Yeah,
this week. Which one are you
know
going to
better.
sing?
I know
The
better than that
Motley
because I
Crue or?
watched it. I watched
Huh? Oh,
said I
dang.
watched the video, so that's not true. We're still waiting for you to break that guitar out and just do that acapella like you said you would
I
several times.
started to practice my dexterity a little bit just the other day. So,
You're crashing at my house. Well, you know that's always a good thing. Come holler. Or are you talking about at Billy's house?
right. I bet he's talking to Super Dave. I guess. Where's Super Dave's show at? What town?
Super Dave is in. Oh man, damn it! It's right on the tip of my damn tongue too.
What state?
Junction City. There it is. Junction City,
Yeah, what state is that?
Kansas.
Okay, so how far is it from you?
From me, it's I want to say hour and a half, 2 hour drive.
Okay.
See, I was right.
I bet he's talking about staying with Super Dave then.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is for sure. For
Mm.
sure. So it's pretty cool though. I believe this show's gonna be a really, really big show.
I
We're,
bet so. He's already working hard on it, and if you do that all year, it's gonna be a big one.
most definitely. Billy, bring your butt up here. We're
Right?
hoping we can get Billy up here. I don't know.
Yeah, it won't be hard. Maybe
It's
I have my truck finished by then, and y'all will all be wanting me to go back home after I beat the dog mess out of y'all.
oh man.
Right?
I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Oh, Billy. We've
Yeah.
been hearing about that damn shrimp for almost 4 years now. Like they always tell me, it's time for you to shit or get off the pot, sir.
Right. So Keith, some people might be on YouTube,
Yeah.
uh, or some people. I have a not my. I don't know how to explain this. I have a page, a personal page that I don't really do much with, but there's a lot of people on there. Then I have a page, like a business page, and so we're streaming on that page. This Base Horse page and then on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I tried to add mine back on, but I guess we're only allowed 3.
Yeah. Unless we start using my other software, which I'm about ready to do, and we can add as many as we like.
Right. Well, I mean, that's fine, except for the weeks that you're not here, then I don't have access to that software, though.
Yeah, you'd be stuck.
Yeah, see? And then I'd have to use StreamYard anyways.
Yeah.
Which, it is what it is.
Right.
What's up, Bobby? We got Bobby in the house. We got Hunter in the house, too, as well. Sorry. I didn't see that.
So, have you made any headway on your vehicle, Jimmy?
It's all tore out, almost. Yeah. All the equipment's pulled, and a good chunk of the walls pulled out.
Man, now what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with it?
Overnight to what, Billy's?
What's that?
I don't know. What are you supposed to overnight to me? I don't know. Anyways, what was you going to say, sir?
Man, I already forgot.
You was talking about my wall.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
It's going to be kind of pretty close to the same, maybe a little bit different, but it's going to be a 4th order with 618 or 818s in it, or 815s in it. Damn it! Pretty much the same equipment, just built correctly. Steel cage, a lot better. It's going to be a hell of a lot solid built, or more solid of a build. So, problem was it just got to be where every time I was turning it on, something was breaking.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a solid vehicle, very solid vehicle, but it's just the enclosure was not built correctly. It was built in a hurry, and I just, I gotta know when to say enough's enough and just to quit with it, because if I keep running it the way it is, it's going to start tearing up my equipment and tearing up the vehicle and tearing up everything else. So it's just, right. I had to say enough was enough and rip it out, and I'm going to build a steel cage in it and then put it all back together. So,
well, that's a lot of work for a cage, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot of work. It really, really is.
Probably that's your evil, though.
But and I hear that all the time. Everybody's like, "Oh man, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work." But one aspect of it is if you build a steel cage and you build that wide ass enclosure as big and as wide as you possibly can, if you ever decide to change it, all you really got to do is pull out the front baffle and and maybe the inside wall or wherever, but you really don't have to do a whole lot to anything else. It's built. So
yeah.
Whatever. Shut up, Brett. My name ain't Billy. No, trust me, I've got a lot of shit. Easy, I can do it in 3 days. Whatever, Gary. Some of us don't do it for a living. I work my butt off there, sir. See, you keep doing it, say no, I don't.
Right. Say, hey, Jimmy, just tell him, hey, man, when do you need to deliver it, right?
Right. I'll bring up the steel, drop the steel off, bring the wood up, drop it off, and all the equipment, drop it off.
I remember there was one show I came up.
We'll just go ahead and let Gary Davis build it for me, and we'll just, you can put your name all over the vehicle. Hell, you could wrap it with your vehicle or with your name all over it. I don't care if you want to do that, if you want to build it for me.
Right.
I ain't got no money now. I'm broke and I'm poor. But if you offer to build it.
Hey, one of those shows that I came up to, he was playing, I think it was a customer, but he was playing in a really nice Tahoe.
Oh, he's had a couple of them himself. His last one that he had, I tried to buy before the last one you was up here was the Oklahoma show. I believe that was his.
Is that a racetrack?
Yeah, I believe that was his, and I tried to buy it, and he didn't want to sell it then, and about 2 weeks later, he sold it.
That hurts.
Yeah, I wasn't special enough.
Well, there's these decals that say built, not bought, right? I would definitely prefer to have mine say bought, not built. Right?
I would really like it to say built, not bought, but that's what it's going to do. I don't care. It probably is what it is. I'm going to do.
Time is tough.
Ouch. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna do 815s on the 4.8 case. Is what I'm doing right now. Or so maybe eventually more power later on down the road, but I don't think so. I think it's okay for now until I possibly go up and get some bigger subs. But the subs that I have right now with the power I have, it's actually pretty decent. So I'm not complaining.
Hmm.
Definitely not complaining at all. So, anything exciting going on up in your world, Billy, that I haven't heard or talked to you about?
Let's see.
Now,
Not I can think
when you
of.
say run, sir, what do you mean? As far as like power and ground, or what are you talking? Because if you are, there's 4 runs of power and 4 runs of ground. CCA. Joking, 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 joking. Hold on before all them comments come through. Just joking.
Right. Hey, Jimmy, I saw you were on one of the top tens, man.
I am. I am. People don't understand. Yeah. Two alts. Yeah. Yeah. Just 2 alternators. Yes, sir.
Man,
Zero.
I think I have decided to get rid of my van. I don't think I'm gonna build it.
You're not going to build it? Why?
The
Just too
van,
much money?
I'm gonna just get a different something like that.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you
another
know, I
one
mean,
exactly like that. That one's just got some issues, and I'm afraid to fix the issues that I have, and I think there are going to be some more underlying issues. And
yeah, but I mean, it runs good though, right?
no, no. After the
That's just all
squirrel
that
got it,
needs
I'm
to
not
happen.
sure what all happened, but lots
Yeah.
of electrical
Well,
things
that's the
don't.
bad part about these newer vehicles. I love them to death, and they run great, but they're all computerized. One little wire misplaced or one little nick sensor or something like that, they could just
Yeah,
it could garbage up the whole damn vehicle, and it could never run right again. You know,
right.
it could be
So
one of
I
them things that
don't
could be
think
a lost battle.
pretty much I'm going to do what I got to do to get the lights off in the dash, and I think that's about $1,700. And then I don't think I'm going to spend any more money because that's like $3,000 on this $10,000 van that I've spent in the last little bit. I think it's just, I think it's time to say time,
Yeah,
you know.
no, absolutely.
And if I had
Whatever,
another one just like it, I'd
great.
be happy, you know.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand.
It saves me a lot of money in fuel though, because like my pickup, it's diesel, and pulling that trailer, it's a lot of fuel. But the van, I can just throw stuff in there and hop off at 25 miles a gallon. you
You
know.
know, it's funny because I actually, my son-in-law helped me pick up a car so I could drive around, and I've been parking the truck and driving this car, man. $40 fills it up, and I could drive it for like almost 2 weeks. I'm
Right.
like, what the hell? Shit,
Yeah.
$40 in my truck gives me a quarter of a tank.
Yeah. And it's a smooth $140 to fill mine up.
Mine, it just depends on like I'd say gas
Depends on
prices
where I'm
right
at.
now. Right now we're at I think it was almost 3, but I would say it's right at about 90 to $100 to fill it up, somewhere around in there.
I took a little trip recently. I don't remember where, but I actually got 21 miles a gallon with my truck. But it's diesel. So it costs more. Um,
Mine
but
never
nevertheless,
got.
I don't like $140 to fill up versus the van is $40, like you say, to fill up. you know.
Yeah, no, I wish. So sorry, just trying to keep a Super Dave. Yeah, you sure are, ain't you?
Right.
Yep.
Mm.
Wait a minute, everybody, we need him all. Everybody to just shout his name out because we haven't seen him in a minute. Where is Dan Curd at? Where's
Oh
Dan Curd?
man, I got you now. He was you do get to sing because we sang last week on the show. Dan was on the show last week.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
You
See,
must have watched the week before. So we all sang last week. So what are you singing this week?
no, that's bullshit right there. Right there, that is just complete utter bullshit.
Yeah, I was sitting here looking stupid, and Dan come on here and bailed me out.
Well, we about to see right now because I'm about to tag his ass. I'm about to send him an invite right now. Get that all
Right?
right sure happy up in there. Come on. Yeah, we're not gonna take it, Dan. Yeah. You see what everybody heard what he did to me at the damn finals. It's because I didn't want to let everybody fucking demo because I was scared.
Oh yeah, he told
AKA,
us about that. Yeah.
yeah, his ass pulled out there and turned on this stuff while with a twisted sister. We're not gonna take
Right.
it. I'm like, oh my gosh, fine, Dan.
Yeah.
What's up, Zach? How are you, sir?
Hmm.
Shit, I'll tell you, in my nitro, I got 22, 23 mile or 21, 22 mile an hour or gallons in the nitro. So I don't know. In that one,
That
I
ain't
actually
bad.
I think I'm getting about 21 in the Tahoe. Actually, before I ripped everything out of it. So
Hey, I
the Tahoe,
considered a
the Tahoe
Tahoe
got
for a
better
vehicle.
gas mileage than my truck did.
Yeah, I considered a Tahoe for a vehicle for me to drive around and to take to base course. They don't get bad, do they?
They get good gas mileage, really good gas mileage.
Yeah.
Not today, Dan. Not today. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, John. What's up, John? How are you, sir? John Sinclair at the house.
Yeah. I met him, I think, man. And he's somewhere on the East Coast.
Yeah.
He's one of them
Uh,
fellas that's uh, almost a little bit too smart to talk to. You know what I mean? He's a pretty intelligent guy. He's
yeah.
just
I definitely understand that. And I deal with that a lot. So, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
I think it was
So,
sundown. I think it was sundown where
Sundown Show
yeah.
could be. I wonder if if they're gonna continue to call it the Sundown Show.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't talked to anybody about that. It's been a blur since that happened, but I'm guessing it's still going to be called Sundown, huh?
No, it's still gonna keep the name. It's still gonna be the same. You guys are all still going to get the
Because remember,
same same great products.
that's what we were going to talk
Jacob
to
is
Kyle
still
about.
going to be there.
Yeah, these were the questions we were going to ask Kyle the next.
Yeah, Jacob is still going to be there. He's still going to be one of the masterminds behind the company and everything like that. It's just, he can get back to what he loves. Like I was told, Jacob can get back to what he loves is the design and the research behind the product, and he doesn't have to worry about so much about trying to keep the business running.
Right,
He
right. I
can get
get
back
that.
to the design
Man,
and
businesses drain you. Business end will drain you.
yeah, it's a lot. It really is,
And
and I mean he
uh,
puts so much time and effort into all his products that he puts out there. So it's just I don't know. I couldn't imagine doing all that.
right.
Couldn't
Uh,
imagine.
this Blue Base Wars is nothing like running that company, and I spend so much time. It's not even funny.
Well, you do have like 30 judges now, though, too. So, I mean, hell,
No,
if we
not
keep it up,
nearly.
I think I want to say, oh, look at that. What's up, Josh?
Yeah.
We actually just mentioned Fran a little bit ago. Josh was real good friends with Fran as well.
Uh,
Oh man, I don't even know what I was going to say there. Got sidetracked. I don't know. It's a lot, I mean, just to be able to do everything with the company that you want to do with the company and keep providing the great products and everything else. There's just I don't know
yeah,
how I can do it.
I'm sure that every company experiences the same thing on a different level, but like there's so many things that I could do with our company to make it cool, but I'm not because I'm doing the day to day busy work, and I think that's kind of what that he alluded to in his post that he's busy doing the busy work, which everybody hates,
Mm-hmm.
but that's necessary, and
But
he didn't have much as much time to R&D or whatever he likes to do.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
what,
the same way,
that's
man.
what Jacob loves to do is the R&D and the,
Yeah.
the research and development.
Yeah, and the data here for us has just been merciless. And this, I told you I was having a spreadsheet made. I did, and the guy I'm still going back and forth with him, but he messed. I won't say he messed up, but there's something messed up in the coding of the top tens. Some of the top 10 classes which is awesome, y'all, because I can hit a button and get them right. It's about 5 or 6 classes that will only put out three people, on the top 10. So I went and looked at each class, and I have more data than 3. So there should be a full list of 10, but it only will output 3, and I can't figure out why.
Well,
So I
that
sent it
just
back
means
to
we're
him
getting
for
real
him
close.
to figure out why.
That just means we're getting real close. So I have faith in you.
Yeah,
I know you're diligently working on that because you're tired of doing it.
right. And I could just go manually do it, but instead I spent my time working on that spreadsheet.
Right, Josh? I mean, seriously. Gosh. Greg, it is.
Right. Man, that truck it's literally a beast. He should name it the Beast.
Right. Yeah, I definitely think he deserves the right. No, he needs to write just right across of it. Daily driven.
Well,
you missed that whole conversation and the whole. Sorry,
he might feel kind of stupid about that when he's driving it around daily.
No, that's what I'm saying. Daily driven. That's the name of it. Is daily driven because he does drive that shit.
Right. But like when he's driving to work every day, people might look at it and like, duh.
Well, people fucking Drew made a comment a while back about how it wasn't a daily driven vehicle and he didn't drive it very much. Just jokingly made that comment because he knows that Greg does drive that a lot.
Right.
And I mean, people just came out of the woodworks and basically was cussing at Drew and was basically telling him that he was dumb and all kinds of silliness. And Drew was only joking. I mean, and they just went south with it and literally, I mean, I don't know. You know how people are on the internet. It's just kind of funny, but it got way out of hand.
So Jimmy, we need to know what this guy's driving.
30 mile an hour, my base rut. Wow, damn.
Right?
Well, I don't know if I had Dan O'Brien's car, if I still have my Ford Festiva, that thing was a 2.2 liter Festiva. I bet you I could get that.
Yeah.
Ford Festiva. What I tell you? Look, I knew it. It.
But at some point, you got to have a little under the hood power to put power to the amps.
No,
you got to have power.
I think there's actually somebody else that runs in our lanes that drives a Ford Festiva besides him.
Yeah, DJ's got one down here. He's got that black one. DJ Smith.
Absolutely.
Walled off with 450.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Listen, I was coming home one night from one of those shows up north, and he had parked beside us at that show, and I saw it sitting on the side of the road, man, and I turned around to go back and see what was up, and it turned out to be across a bridge that was 20 miles long. It seemed like. Probably wasn't. Me and Jordan was coming back. Anyway, the motor had let go on his car, but I guess he's getting it fixed. So
that sucks.
Yeah, but we went back. It looked like nobody was there, but he was sitting in the car. Done called somebody to come get him. We couldn't help it, but he had somebody on the way. 35 miles an hour. Problem is, I need to get something that will hold about, 50, 18, a tent, a PA system, a microphone, a TV, all that stuff.
See, that's the big issue is being able to find something to hold all of our equipment.
Yeah.
I mean, because you in trouble now. Look, we got the loud man himself.
Right.
Wow. Right. What's up, Mr. Gray?
Right. I bet he still do an 80 at 18. Maybe not at 80, but if he did do an 80 at 18, man, we'd have to be catching all his glass.
Boy, you ain't lying there. But I mean, it would be amazing if I could find a vehicle that would get 20 miles a gallon. that could hold my system, hold all of my equipment, and take me to a shows.
Right. This is
I'd
not
be
a
in
bad
heaven.
idea, Dave.
I mean, I would be in heaven.
Uh,
Yeah,
I
but
tell you, Jimmy, I think I figured it out, man. It's your vehicle pulling one of those really small U-Haul trailers.
but my
Any vehicle that you have, say your
Oh.
Tahoe, pulling one of those really small U-Haul trailers. I saw some for sale down here. They're like 1,000 or 1,500 for the little bitty U-Haul trailers. It's got to be the way to go.
Believe it or not, I really had thought about buying like one of them one trailers that Usaki runs. You know how it has the windows on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it would be nice
think-
sometimes to just be able to leave everything in there and just pull up,
Oh,
walk
yeah.
outside, hang a
Oh,
TV.
that is a godsend.
I mean,
That is a godsend. Yes. I
takes
do
me
that.
an hour-
with my
It takes me
trailer.
about an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes to get set up every show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But
takes
you
a
know,
long
you're like me though. I bring a lot of shit.
I bring the farm.
A lot of shit.
Right.
I don't just bring a table and the TV. I bring a lot of shit to a show.
Right. Yeah, I do too.
Open that beer. That's right. Send it, baby. Send it.
Huh.
What's up, Michael? How are you, sir?
Yeah, 6x10. That's right. Oh, my bad.
Shit, where?
Everywhere. They're all over down here. I've seen the U-Haul trailers for sale.
Yeah, they're not around here. Well, I mean, maybe.
Send me one. Send me the money, and I'll mail you a trailer up there.
Mail me a trailer. I want to see that one, sir.
Now, this is very true. If you do get to sit in the trailer, and if you have it closed up for sure, but even if you don't,
No,
man,
I know.
it goes in there. You definitely would need to put some padding in there. You know?
Yeah, but think about if you sound deaden the inside of that trailer
That's what I'm saying. You would have to do that kind of
and
thing.
put an air conditioner in that trailer.
Yeah.
You would be in heaven. And if you could buy one that's big enough that you could put like a blow up mattress on the front side or a bed on the front side, you could sleep right in that parking lot, wake up the next morning, and go home.
Right. I'd go to jail for indecent exposure when I go.
I'd be running that show in my underwear, and I wouldn't even worry about it.
Right.
Nah, in my life, Mom wouldn't let me.
On that note, a small camper would haul all our stuff too. One of them lightweight kind, little small lightweight kind.
Like what I have upstairs.
It's got an air conditioner already.
Yep, it's got it all right there, and it's
Bed,
got the fallout
power.
canopy that goes right over it. Power, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I just need somebody to wrap that motherfucker in Base Wars, in the
Right.
big Base Wars wrap. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, trying to
Right.
keep up with some of these comments here. Who just, I don't know. No, I didn't hear it. Did not hear that, Dave.
Yeah, if I could find somebody to cut the doors in my trailer, that's just what I decided to do with it.
Oh, the windows that would fold out.
I have a 7x16 trailer, and it ain't really big enough for most of the stuff that I want to do. So I want a bigger trailer. So I think I just designate that Base Wars, and I can get me a bigger trailer. I'll just use the other trailer for cars or whatnot. But that thing will haul crap. I tried to put a little car in it, being 7 foot, and you got the little cables that for the pull up for the door, and all that crap's in the way. Don't ever buy a 7 foot wide trailer. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
You can't fit a car in there. There's no way.
Fit a couch in there, but you're not fitting. My lawnmower is only got a few inches on each side to fit up in there.
Well, you got the one that has the wheels on the outside, right? Or no, they're on the inside, ain't they?
Yeah,
The wheel-
no. Yeah, 7 foot has the fenders and wheels on the outside. 8 foot has the boxes on the inside, which is a little bit of a pain, but you can still drive a car in there if you want to. A 7 foot, you can forget it. You haul a lawnmower and a motorcycle, a golf cart,
Golf cart. Yeah. Got one of
I
them.
tell you this, I went to get the bed of my truck, the bed of my 89 model truck. They're not big and wide like they that one's not big and wide like they are now.
Well, I disagree. The old Chevys are big and wide.
Well, compared to what we have now, the trucks we have now, they're definitely inches smaller, right? But even that bed wouldn't fit up in that trailer. I had to go rent a U-Haul trailer to get it.
Wow.
A U-Haul car trailer, open thing, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let me tell you what was brutal.
What's that?
So I went and got the bed, and so as to not tear up any more of it than is tore up, I put it on there upside down, so to speak. So I'm the bed upside down, right? So all good. So I'm traveling over to where I'm going to work on the thing, and I go to turn into a gas station. I hear something scrubbing. I'm like, those idiots didn't put the ramp all the way in, right? Thinking the ramp was out, and that's what I heard. Guess what it was?
The top of your bed fender, or your bed
tailgate. You know how the tailgates they slide on that little nub, and then they go in there, and then you kind of close them. Well, since it was upside down, it just come out.
Wow. What's up, Chris Meals?
Huh?
I was just saying, Chris Meals in the house.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that would suck. Did it tear up the tailgate real bad?
Not too bad. I think it had just happened as I was turning in that store.
So cute.
Got lucky.
That's definitely a good thing, for sure. Yeah, see, there you go. Look.
Yeah. Now the reason that I can't do that is my truck so far, if I don't add any to it, is over 20 feet long without a back bumper. It's got a roll pan, so I need at least something that'll hold my truck and something that'll hold all the base war stuff that I may want or acquire in the future. So I really want like 30-foot.
A 30-foot trailer, really?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow, that's a
or
big
bigger,
trailer.
or bigger, or longer. Just depends on how much money you give me to go and buy one. Right?
I mean, hell, I don't know. Shit, you got like 20 judges now. You don't need me no more, Billy. I can take a break now.
Right? 30.
Like everybody's gonna let me
need
take a break.
30,000 judges before I can afford that.
Like everybody's gonna allow me to take a break.
Right.
No, I will say that though while we're talking about it, everybody, if you want to hit me up for a show this year, please be starting to think of time, dates, locations, and message me. Don't message me talk about, oh, I'm thinking about a date. Message me when you have it in writing, when you know when the date is, you know when the show is, and we'll get you set up. I'm ready to go, but I can't play on a maybe because I get 15 maybes a day. So if you guys have the event set up, the location, the time, the date, and everything, call me. We'll get something set up and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, hook him up for next weekend. He probably done forgot how to turn the meter on. He needs some practice.
Well, I might have. I thought about that though. Michael is actually, we're going to start doing a show a month up there at Michael's. So up there at My Audio, we're going to be starting to, that's going to be our new Kansas location, and we're going to start doing shows up there. So that's going to start happening way before you guys understand. Yes, Michael did. He's talked to me, and we're about to have that happen.
So listen, don't print out a bunch of score sheets, Jimmy. I'm going to redo them, right?
I'm going to punch you in the eye.
So you're going to love this. You want to know why?
Why?
I created a QR code for our rule book. So basically, on the score sheet, I'm going to print this QR code. So everybody that gets a score sheet, they just use their phone, boom, go to the rule book.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I mean, the rule book's so big. It's got like, what, 15 pages now?
Man,
maybe.
Like
it just says that Billy is right. Billy is right. Billy is right.
Hey, there's like 15 pages in it.
Well, I mean, how many times can you really say Billy is right, though? 15 pages, time?
Man, I can't see you. Your microphone's in the way.
You up too?
Right?
I know. Oh, so
Huh.
that's actually pretty funny for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, Dan Horner is moving around. Greg's in Tennessee, and Dan doing a show down there with him, man.
This, well, it's the DTX show. I told you about that show that he's been wanting to do down there.
Yeah.
That's the.
Dan needs to do a show in every one of our regions.
Dan needs to talk to Jimmy about doing a show up here.
Yeah.
And then he's going to yell at Jimmy.
How's Dan doing anyway? I know he was having some hard times, and I hadn't reached out to him. You know.
It's getting better, but he's not out of the woods yet. We'll just say that. Without getting too personal and getting in his business. It's getting better, but he's not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, a lot of stuff all at once.
100% for sure. 100%. Hey, and on a positive note, as of today, I am 2 months and a week and a half with no cigarettes. Well, me and my wife.
It seems like longer than that, man.
It's. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing well, and I'm happy about that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel better?
Yeah, to an extent. I want to say I wouldn't say there's, I'm like night and day different, because the way people made me think is if, I'm going to stop smoking, I'm going to be like Jimmy, and then I'm going to be like super Jimmy. No, and I feel a little better, and I can breathe better. Don't get me wrong.
Breathe better. Yeah.
I breathe better, and I wake up in the morning and I don't cough for like 20 minutes in the morning. But I'm still Jimmy. I still got all this gray hair. I'm still getting old. It's still me. There's nothing really changed physically wide. But congratulations, sir.
So Jimmy, I think you were on here. You remember that when Dom came on with us, and you were on here, man. So I found out, man. I was like, man, what in the world? Because that's not like him, right? And yeah, that was kind of funny. I was getting tickled at it, but
I'm pregnant. Shut up! No, I'm just getting fat because of all that alcohol and no smoking. I gained like 20 pounds.
Drank more beer, huh?
I quit smoking and I drank more beer, and I don't know. David called me pregnant. What the hell, Dave? Really? What the hell?
Right? Oh man, yeah, Dom's not banned.
Banned from what?
I think being on the show, he's not banned.
No, absolutely not. That would never happen for sure. Bank account breathing better yet. Well, you're definitely right about that. I would agree with you 100% on that.
How much do cigarettes cost, man?
Down here, I was paying almost
up there.
Not almost. There. I was paying $8 a pack.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was smoking a pack and a half a day.
How many packs?
And a pack and a half a day, and my wife was smoking a $6 pack a day.
So $15 a day
in cigarettes.
Hold on, a day?
Yes, sir.
God, I need to borrow money from you now because you have it.
Yeah, right. Here. I wish.
I'm not kidding. Hold on. 15 times 365. Have you done this yet? Mm-mm. You just saved $5,475. How many people get a $5,000 raise a year?
That's a car payment.
I
can comfortably pay for my truck now.
Right. Let's see. That's $450 a month.
Oh, that's kind of rough, Greg. Sorry, I was reading Greg's comments over there. I was like, oh, that's kind of rough. Yeah, no, it's like $400 a month for sure. $450 somewhere. Yeah, it was.
Man, what are you doing with all that extra money?
Bills. I'm not having to let off my credit card as much.
Oh no! I know what you're doing with it.
It's going right here. It's going right here because I'm eating like a fat ass now.
Right.
Shit. I'm hungry. I'm always eating. That's what somebody said to me the other day. They was like, damn, Jimmy, I have not seen you eat this much in a long time. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just hungry. I'm hungry. I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm hungry. I need some food.
Right?
That and beer. That and beer. See, yeah, y'all don't know. I mean, I've got so many. I think I should just invest in a sunflower seed company. For sure. For sure. Food tastes way better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look. You see my snacks right there? Look, there's a whole basket full of snacks right there. I ain't lying. Look. I ain't lying. Fat people candy right there. Fat people candy. I got all kinds of fat people candy.
Dang.
But I'm happy. I can't complain. It is what it is. But yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, Jimmy. You're gonna be happy about that. I'll tell you why. Because back when I was a public servant, if you will, I went to a lot of homes where people were older and they smoked.
Yes, sir.
And at their end of life, you hear people that's young and they're getting by. They're like, "Well, something's gonna kill you. Something's got to kill you." But not one of those people that I went to that were really having problems said that when they couldn't even breathe enough to walk to the refrigerator, right? And they couldn't go anywhere because they own an oxygen bottle. None of those people said that to me at the end of their life. So, you saved yourself that.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, and I don't like to be like the negative Nancy person, but I realize also the damage is done because I was smoking for 30 plus years. Plus my lungs have collapsed on me twice now. I've got fucking COPD. I've got lung and health issues right now, and I'll always have them, and they're only going to get worse the older I get. But that's one of the biggest reasons that I quit.
Yeah, some of them I think gets better.
Hopefully.
It takes a few years, but yeah, I think so.
I hope so, truthfully. And it is what it is. I'm doing it to be around longer, to annoy my daughter, and to be here for my grandbaby.
Right. And listen, it's a difference of being able to having to sit in a chair inside with oxygen and see that grandbaby, or be able to go outside, go to a park, whatever. That's the difference, man.
That right there, and I've seen friends and family for less, I'd say probably 5 to 10 years they were always there and been around and yada yada yada, and they can't go anywhere without an oxygen machine or a breathing machine, or hold on, that's too many steps for me right now. I got to go sit down, and I didn't want to be that person.
Right.
I don't know. I didn't.
I got my hair right here. See, I just was trying to respect y'all a little bit. So Richard, I did.
It's real. Look, hold on. Somebody told me the other day that I had a fucking wig and it was fake. Trust me, this shit is not fake. It's real.
Right.
It's old. There's plenty of fucking gray in there. There's nothing fake about that. Jimmy I'm lucky with the hair, I guess, but no. I'm almost 50 years old, but I still have all my hair.
Yeah. So Richard here, he has an affinity for Buc-ee's, right?
For what?
Buc-ee's, a gas station type thing.
Buc-ee's. Yeah, Buc-ee's is amazing.
But I personally hate Buc-ee's. I hate it with a passion, right?
Drew and all of us, we talk about that all the time about how we love Buc-ee's.
Right. I hate it. And so today, I want Richard to know that I went to a Buc-ee's today, and I got a sandwich from Buc-ee's, and I paid 14 or I don't know what that thing cost. Everybody says the brisket sandwich was good, so I picked it up. I didn't look at the cost. Okay, so I got this sandwich, and when I paid for it, it was almost $15 for a sandwich.
I'd have gave it back to him. It's like, where's the fries, the drink, and everything else?
I just walked back over there, and I got me another sandwich, right? And I put it in my pocket, and I left. Right? So, Richard, feel good that we got us some brisket from wherever the place was.
Buc-ee's.
We didn't pay $15 for that sandwich.
Oh, gee, gosh.
I was like, what? How much? And he told me for the second time. I was like, are you sure? So yeah, no. It's not $6 or $7. It was, I probably don't have my receipt. It was close to $15. It was close to $15. I was like, wow, that's expensive for a sandwich. Yeah.
I went to that.
I thought about him when I went in there. I was like, you know what? But there's just too many people in there, man. There's just too many people.
That place is
weird.
Huge.
People at a car show don't bother me, but a lot of people in Buc-ee's just pisses me off, man. I had to wait probably 60 seconds to back out of my spot because cars coming by. I did not appreciate that. Why would I put myself through that? That sandwich wasn't that good.
No. It's not like you're making that big of a
the prices aren't
deal breaker. Yeah, prices are
I
nothing.
will
So it's
likely not go to another.
Yeah, I'll pay that extra $2-3 to go somewhere else that I
don't
can get
think
in.
you have to
You
pay
want
an
to do
extra $2-3. I think you save an extra $2-3 go somewhere.
possibly.
Y'all can have Buc-ee's.
Possibly. Took me 60 seconds to get banned from the stereo.
Yeah.
So, Marcus, how are you, sir?
I like this. Oh, my bad. Check this out.
Flying J Dollar Generals, yeah. Absolutely.
And listen, Jimmy, is it this way up in your spot? I like Popeye's chicken. Tastes good. I love their tender, but I really like that black ranch that they have, right? Your tender is that thick. Okay, that thick. And I can go to the gas station and get 3 chicken tenders for a third of the money, and they're like a breast.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, see, I don't go to Popeye's Chicken. There's your first mistake right there.
Well, they are the only ones that have the black and ranch, and the black and ranch is the reason to go there.
Well, they're not the only ones. There's other people that have them.
Really? They have black and ranch?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that anywhere.
Well, I mean, maybe not where you're at, sir.
Yeah, no, we don't have much down here.
Dan Curran sent me a message that said, "Not tonight, brother."
Not to be confused, though, for those of you up north, and as I know you can tell, we have, in the South, we do have shoes.
You have what?
We have shoes.
Shoes.
We wear shoes. We have plumbing. We have indoor plumbing. You think I'm kidding, Jimmy? I'm not. People up north think that the South really doesn't have these kinds of things. What else was a biggie? We had the running water here in the South.
Their water heaters are outside though, bolted to the side of their houses. They're not inside like normal people are. Their air conditioners are not inside either. They're all on top of their roofs. See, we put all this shit inside. All the furnaces, all this shit.
Have hurricanes, though.
No, but still.
If they're on the roof, you're in the wrong part of town, or either you are you're threatening to get flooded. One of those two things. You're either in a beachy area,
you're the wrong side of
town, in a Crackville area. So
well, that's probably down there. That's all I could afford, though, when I come down to your neighborhood, sir. So hey,
right. Yeah, those are the only 2 times you have the air conditions on the ceiling. Crack people or beach people.
Some of them beach houses are really cool down there, though.
Mm-hmm.
The one we've had down there for the last couple of years has been really amazing. Because I don't know, there's a lot of people that get invited to Billy's house. I've been a Base Wars judge for almost 4 years now, and still have yet to be invited to Billy's house. Right. I come down there once a year, me and my wife, We come down there. We have
So
a great
that does
show,
bring a question to me.
but we never get invited to Billy's house ever. Have never been invited to Billy's
when
house.
you're down here? What do you do when you're down here? Because I can't ever find you.
I'm everywhere. I am
No, you're
everywhere,
not
dude.
everywhere.
Yes,
I
that's where
remember I was
you are.
like, hey, Jimmy, you ought to come by the house and get these trophies so I don't have to mail them to you. No, not happening.
By that time,
Man,
I'm busy.
hold on. No, this is where you go. Man, it's so hot. I just want to go take a shower.
Well, that too. Yeah, you wait till I've been outside all day for like 12 hours, and then you're
I'm
like,
just
"Hey,
sitting right
Jimmy,
there with you.
come on," and I'm like, "No, I'm going home, bro."
Hey, I even set a tent up for you to come get under and put some fans there. Jordan comes over here all the time, man. Even Melissa has stayed here a time or two.
But I've never been there. See, I've never been invited to Billy's house.
Oh, you have. But I'll give you the quote. The quote was, "Man, I'm going back to take a shower and just chill."
That was Sunday
Yeah,
night.
that was the end of the day at scraping.
That was no. Hold on, no. That was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night after scraping
Probably so.
weekend. Scraping
Probably so.
weekend. I was like, no. All I want is a fucking shower and the bed, and the couch. I'm not going home. I'm not even putting clothes on. We didn't leave till Monday, so I physically went back to the house, the Airbnb, and we stayed there and didn't go anywhere. So
well, I don't do a whole lot either here. Yeah, we could definitely have a party in my house. Ain't no doubt.
All right, you guys heard it. Party at Billy's house next
Everybody
year.
brings stuff to cook and eat and drink, and we'll just have a blast.
Party at Billy's house. Sunday night?
Hey, but Steve Duncan's got a pool. We should party at his house.
We do already.
Right.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Right.
Yeah. You're invited.
Yeah,
so I don't want to hear
like,
that. You've been invited. I know better.
Yeah. So we all usually go to Steve's house, right?
Saturday night. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But but Jordan normally stays here. He stays here usually during
See, we show up Thursday night. Generally, we're in either Thursday afternoon or Thursday night. Then we stay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we leave Monday. So
yeah. Hey man, you can dog paddle. You can dog paddle, right?
Here's one leg. Hey, I don't want to hear that. I've seen Jason's ass swimming. His ass has only got one leg. He's doing one of these.
Dog paddling, huh?
I gotta stop. I'm sorry. It's so wrong. It's so wrong in so many ways, but it's funny. You're right about that, Melissa. You're right about that in so many ways.
Well, usually we go to Stevens on Saturday nights, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I don't know what happens Fridays.
Friday night, it's kind of a, I don't know. I feel like everybody generally gets in Friday nights, and they all come in. They have dinner, maybe have a couple drinks, and then everybody crashes.
Yeah.
But Fridays and Saturdays is party night for Jimmy.
Right.
But
yeah,
I don't
because
know.
you come on Thursday, right?
Yeah, we try to for sure.
Yeah.
Trust me, Matthew and Steven and all of them, they're all ready to party. Always.
Yeah.
Team Notorious. That's what that is. Brett's part of that Team
always
Notorious too. Look. Brett's in there, Matt's in there, Steve's in there, Drew's in there.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of loud people in Team Notorious. Then they got my dumb ass in there for some reason. So I ain't loud no more.
Right.
Unless I can bring the moonshine. You can bring that moonshine. There's plenty of people that'll drink that, and I don't want to hear that shit.
Does he make moonshine too, or does he get it from Lucas?
No, Lucas makes his, but I believe he gets his own.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I drank some of Jason's. Right, that stuff's good. And I know we all went after at Slamology and had I had a pretty large, what was that drink? A Long Island tea, right?
Long Island, yes.
And I started getting a little tipsy off that, which is not bad. But Jason, I got a couple of the mason jars from him, right? That
right.
stuff is good.
Jason
I
makes
was
some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir.
I was able to drink it and not get just totally
I
wore
mean,
out.
it's just so good it'll knock your leg off.
Yeah, it must. Right?
Sorry, Jason. He's an amputee, and that's an inside joke, and I love him to death. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
This. Oh look, Shrek in the house. There's a party for that. There is no party for non-drinkers. What the hell? Nobody likes a quitter. Sorry, I didn't mean. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That's wrong. I shouldn't have said that. But you guys are welcome with us. We've got soda. There's plenty of there's under 18 drinkers that are there. There's juice boxes in there. There's lemonade.
Yeah.
Sorry, but no,
maybe
seriously.
we should try to. Man, I don't want to do a Base Wars at Scraping because
I think you should do a Base Wars at Scraping tent and just have nothing but a huge party at that tent all weekend long.
I set a tent up at they won't let us come in. It's not that they won't let us come in. They very good reason for us not being there, right? So no problem there. Huh? No. So no problem with us not being there. If I were in their shoes, I wouldn't have us there either. Okay, so it's all good. But
is that issue still there though? And I don't mean to be disrespectful.
I think it is. It's just a business thing. As it stands, basically the people that run the show are USAC people. So that USAC for them is kind of there for free, right? So if you pay your money to go in, they don't have to send the money anywhere else, and they don't have to pay another org, right? So they just get to keep all the money. I get that. If we were to come, either the competitors have to pay us or they have to pay us. And if they were to pay us, well, why would they do that? They don't need it. We're not going to bring any more. Well, we might bring a few more SPL competitors, but
get more
not worth
actually
the pay. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, and I'm cool with it, but I don't want to have a show down the road, let's say. But
not the same.
It would be fun. It would be fun if we did. We're not, but it would be fun.
Well, how about this? It generally ends at 5:00 or somewhere right around there. It generally ends at a very respectable time.
Yeah.
How about
that is an idea?
How about we do a late night show at the beach?
So are you right across from where the Coliseum is and down a little bit? That's where we normally have. Right?
All along that beachfront?
No. It's not actually on the beach. There's like an island out there where a casino used to be. That's where we actually have the shows now. So, but the problem is a lot of people come there with their RVs and stuff for Scraping. So for us to plan a show there, we may not have any space if we did try to plan a space. Now, Andrew Grayer might could hook us up at one of the.
I was going to say let's try to see if we can maybe.
And do one there kind of thing. Yeah. And there's also this. There's a company that has bought that land. That's private property that we're on. They just let the public use it. That's been bought, and they're putting a big resort there. So at some point in time, we're going to roll up there, and there's going to be a chain across the gate, and they're going to be starting on building their thing. So.
I mean, seriously though, I think it'd be a great idea because I've heard that from a lot of people. Yeah. That they want Base Wars at Scraping, and we both know we don't want to be disrespectful, and we're not gonna intrude on their show, but they stop at a respectable time. So why not?
Yeah, they do stop early. Yeah.
If they stop at 5:00, why not do a 5 to 10 show at the beach or somewhere?
That would definitely be a doable thing, a spot to do it.
We already got all the base heads down there. We've already got all the people down there. Why not just move the party to another location?
Yeah, that's a thought. I just I don't want to do anything that would prohibit people from wanting to go in over there. I don't want to do anything
no,
in
we
any
want
way
them to
to
do
mess with
both.
their show.
We want them to do both. Absolutely.
Right.
But
But
if you give them both options, that might bring more people.
and
That
it also means that you have to work Saturday night, man. I guess Jordan would technically have to work.
that's Jordan's area.
Right.
Sorry, Jordan. Love you.
Right.
Well, I mean, seriously though, think about it. We need to discuss that, Billy. Seriously.
Yeah, we would have to find us a spot and schedule that because the area that we normally do it, I bet it'd be so full. It's not government. Anybody can pull up there in an RV, and that's what they do, and they just park and stay there.
They just let them. I noticed that all the way up and down the whole coast right there. They take them abandoned lots and they just take them over, and nobody says shit to them that weekend. Right. You try that on a normal weekend, and it's a big no-no. But that weekend, they don't care.
Right. Yeah. So, and this is it's a private lot, but everybody goes out there. A lot of people fish out there. So I'm just saying, if we were to plan something like that and show up, and then there's no.
I don't know the area, so I couldn't honestly answer on that.
I think he's talking about right there where the 90 crosses the bay at
and then takes you back to Stevens.
Might be there. And there's a restaurant there called the Blind Tiger that I actually did talk to about doing something like that. But I don't know if you know Andrew Gray, or you probably don't. But he is he's got a business clean Venahoods, right? So he's in with all the restaurants. But they have a big field right there. They've said that we could come, but I think they don't know what they're asking for.
I really honestly think maybe we should, I don't know, maybe try it one year. I don't know if I don't know if necessarily is to try it like for a competition, or maybe just call it like the Base Wars Hangout.
Yeah.
Or Base Wars After Show. There you go. Base Wars After Show. Maybe we have a meter set up there and we let people play, but it's not really that. We're just trying to say hello to people, and then maybe the year after we get a little bit more serious with the show and, just kind of slowly progress our way into it.
I'll tell you what's a good idea. I'll tell you what, man. So I noticed that the Mega Millions lottery was 1.1 billion. So I bought a lottery ticket. I'm going to just win that, and I'll just get us a spot of land, and we'll just have a party.
Well, then you just buy us all houses, and we'll all just live right there at that land, and we'll just never leave.
We don't all want houses. We want a compound.
That's it. Yeah.
Houses all around the edge, big shop in the middle. Oh, yeah.
You're thinking above that. I like the way you're thinking, sir.
Yeah. CNC on every acre. No, every 2 acres.
Every 2 acres, yeah. Every 2 acres, yeah.
I can see that being fun.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know. I think that could actually be fun. I mean, I think it would probably take a couple years before it would actually pick up and get to the point where it would actually be.
No. If I win 1.1 billion, I'll throw $1 million towards the winner of something, and it'll be big. Right?
I will be sabotaging everybody's shit if you're going away with $1 million cash prize. Hold on. Right. Jimmy just won with the factory system. Sorry, guys.
Really and truly, if I won that $1.1 billion, I wouldn't tell anybody. But like you've seen the memes, there will be signs. Like the winners of each class will be getting like a car. If you see me giving away cars, you know I won that lottery.
Yeah, no, I mean, we all know how hot it is there. But, I mean, if you think about it, if we had something later on that night, because I sit in the heat of the day and I'm that stubborn dumbass that doesn't like to leave because I'm there for that show. So I'll stay there all day long. By the end of the show, I'm I'm kind of pretty well beat. But then you got Dan and you got all kinds of people that talk me into, hey, let's go run up and down the coast. Let's go do this, or let's go find a parking lot. Let's go park in a parking lot and just play our music until we get kicked out of there. And for the last couple of years, that's what me and Dana did. You know, we've rolled down to the coast somewhere, and we just found a parking lot. I crawled inside the box. We go to a fucking parking lot. We open it all up and just turn it up and sit there for a couple hours and play. So I don't know. I think it could be cool. I really do, and we can make it like a night show.
Yeah, we
definitely. So we could definitely maybe even promote some of the people that go to the big shows, and that.
Yeah, we need to hit Greg up, and we need to do a show in
Kansas is louder, I'm sure.
Do a night show. I know Greg old, and he likes to go to bed, but he can stay up to at least 10.
Hey, hold on now. I am not. That's not true. Y'all just think I'm going to bed, but I'm really not. I'm going to helicopter. and Jamie knows I'm there. I will sit out all night long and play. All night long. We love to have fun. Love to have fun. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I can see that show up there being really fun. Now, I only came for a few hours during the day. You know
which one?
Icky Boom.
Yeah, the Icky Boom. It really is. I mean, really, you should try to come down there.
Yeah. Yeah. That seemed like it. I know if that was there in the evening time, that would be a blast.
It really is. I mean, because it gets to the point where, I mean, I would like to say everybody stops playing their music, but they don't. It just gets louder. There's more lights. It gets louder, and everybody has that blast. It really is.
It does seem like a lot of
time. Antonio Ortiz.
Right. We need to have another little get together at his house too, man.
I know. Antonio, he's been talking about your food ever since. You know, you can't hook a man up with your food and then just ghost on him.
Take it away. That's like 3. Jimmy, how long have you been doing this? Wasn't that after our first show?
It was, I want to say the first no. It was the first show because we were up at the pawn shop. Yes, sir. And we went to his house afterwards. So this is almost the 4th year, Billy.
4 years since I've had Antonio Taco.
Damn, it's been 4 years. It really has been that long.
It seemed like yesterday, doesn't it?
Wow, it does. It really honestly does. 2019. Fuck, it is. We're in 23. Wow, I feel old.
Right? Yeah, man. There's some people that have
never. Hold on. Paul never shuts his shit down. Never until it breaks. And then next morning he'll go to bed for a couple hours, and then we'll all wake up, and then it's time to wake him up. Right. Fuck Paul.
Paul's gotten loud, man.
Yeah, Paul ain't loud. He's still number 2. No, he's number 1. It's a joke going on between me and him. It's we used to call each other number 1 and number 2, number 1 and number 2.
Oh yeah,
we've been going back and forth for years and years and years. But yeah. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. It's 4 years strong.
He's got a little Celica too, don't he?
Yes, he does. People have forgot about that Celica. That Celica is nasty. Wait.
Yeah.
Well, Paul's. I want to say he's got probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 builds down there. Paul's got a lot.
Yeah.
He definitely has a lot.
I still have his bottle, man. I'm afraid to ship it to him.
He asked me about that last weekend.
Yeah, he messaged me.
Everybody, Paul, he still has your bottle. He will give it to you, I promise you, but he doesn't want to mail it.
I'm just afraid of how to give it to him.
He doesn't want to mail it because he's scared it will break, seriously. Yeah. The Celica was the shit. I mean, seriously, this Celica was the shit. When I first met Paul was, I want to say 2016, somewhere around there, maybe ish. I don't know exactly for sure, but that fucking thing was nasty. The first time I really met Paul. That's all he had. Well, I'm sure he probably had more, but that's what he ran. And that's what he focused on was that Celica. It was nasty. Very, very nasty.
So I like those little Celicas.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry.
He's got what, 218 or 4? What's he got in there?
He's got 218s in that one.
Yeah.
But still, 218s and a small 218 wall 218.
Yeah. Right.
It's hard.
He's driving like this. He took all the space.
Well, he is. I'm like, I can't believe, like, hey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's always good. Doing 4 now is what he said. 4 18s in the Celica? What the hell? How?
That sounds fun.
It's going to be a slant box coming down. Yeah, okay, maybe. Yes, there will be a 712 boom.
There'd be room to do a flat wall in there. 418. 4 cuts. Okay. Hey, man. Somebody
712 boom
already.
Sorry. 712 boom will be there, but boom timber is still up in the air right now. But yes, 712 boom will be there in Iowa, just like it is every year. Sioux City, probably at the Icky Nickel. We all, it's an amazing show. Please come check it out. Guarantee you won't regret it. That was the show that Billy was talking about that he came down for during the day.
So,
it's an amazing show.
So at this place, it's basically a bar, and the bar's got a field out beside it. So you have a field to play in with all the luxury of a restaurant, right? But the restaurant's got volleyball courts, outdoor showers, a burnout place, right? I don't remember, but and a big stage outside for when they have bands and stuff. So.
Yeah, they have a huge band outside. They've got bars, indoor and outdoor. They have indoor restaurant or indoor bar and grill. People run around on 4-wheelers, ATVs, whatever, giving us alcohol all day. Of course, you got to pay for it. But it's an amazing place. Really, really cool place. Down the street, there's like 5 or 6 little close restaurants. There's just everything from Walmart to Dollar General. Just everything you need is right down the road. Seriously, it's an amazing little town, and it's an amazing place.
And I stayed at a hotel, and I got a hotel that was really cheap, and it was really nice too. It was like a Marriott something. And I think I paid $55 a night.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've heard a lot, and I know that's an RTV.
Yeah, if you can, you will want to bring a tent or something and stay there. That's why I mentioned the outdoor.
Yeah, free camp. Well, I say free camping, but it's he charges you, I think, like $20 to get into the event. Yeah. Oh, you got to pay $20 for the whole weekend.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that much, but I could be wrong. So,
Pop-Tart in the house. Sorry, what was that one? Sorry, Pop-Tarts in the house.
All right. So this is the scoop on the stunt wall metering.
We need an RTV.
Term Lab measures 256 hertz and below, and so stunt walls can't be measured like that. Well, they have another function of the program where you can use a different meter, I've got one right here somewhere. You don't use the little box like you see the sensor. You use a different mic. The problem with that mic is it's not a problem. Actually, it's not a problem for most people. It taps out at about 135. So you just got to pick your battles. You can either measure those stunt walls at 256 hertz and below, or you can use the other meter and the other function of the Term Lab and use that other microphone, but it does top out, I think, at 135. Yeah,
base circle. at Boom Timber. Always, 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 always will happen. That was a Paul Nacer, and I'm not for sure if anybody else, but I know Paul Nacer really came up with the idea. He came to me and presented it to me, and I was like, "Hell yes, I'm on board. Let's do it." And before we knew it, it's been like a 4 year ongoing thing. We all just kind of park around in a big, huge circle. Somebody sits in the middle of the crowd. Well, me normally sits in the middle of the crowd with a meter, and I just kind of sit and rotate, and we just go with it, and we have fun. And I mean,
Yeah,
that right there is,
it's fun.
I think that's the best part of the whole show is everybody could competes all day long. Seriously, number for number, point for point, whatever. I mean, however you want to just dig it up, and we everybody goes head to head all weekend long. But you come to that base race, that circle, we all get together, we all remember the fun, and it's just like, oh, who cares? You was louder, I was louder, whatever. We're all there just to have fun and turn it up. People walk around, there's smiles, the music, and I mean, it's a blast. It really,
It is.
honestly,
It is.
it makes me remind, or it reminds me of how much fun it really is. Seriously,
Yeah, it's a fun show, man. It really is.
it really is. Seriously,
And the one I came to wasn't as big as most normally. I forget why,
yeah.
but it was kind of it
He
wasn't
was
as big.
there the last COVID year, I believe.
Yeah,
It was the last COVID year.
yeah.
Turns
But it
into
was
the
kind of
biggest
cool to
demo.
walk around and
It was.
see everybody's stuff. I don't always get to, but I was
Oh,
able to because nobody really recognized me.
hopefully there's a couple new programs that are coming around that I'm trying to get hooked up. So if it happens, then I don't want to like cross that bridge until it does. But I'm trying to figure out a way that everybody there together can all hook up to the same song or the same, yeah, no, the same song or the same radio station or the same whatever. And we everybody can play that same song or that same
You can
program.
buy you can buy a FM transmitter that will put out for like a small area, like a field, right?
Yeah,
That is definitely something that a lot of people do that. A lot of the like CES type people that want to play the same music, a bunch of different people,
yeah,
so you don't have a bunch of different music playing. Yeah,
yeah.
that's doable. Maybe that's something we could look into.
I, I think so. I think it would be fun. I think multi Bluetooth transmitter. Yeah, see, okay, yep. See, he just said that as well too. I think it would be fun. I said we could all play the same song and just everybody be at
Yeah,
the exact same song, and we could really get see how the decimals rise. I guess because as it is now, everybody's playing inconsistent music. You know, you're playing country, you're playing rap, you're playing a bass song, you're playing a rebase
right,
song. Yeah, I mean, it's all over.
right. Um, So a lot of neighborhoods I saw this year during Christmas time, they make their lights. They tune their lights to a certain station or
Yes,
whatever FM
that's
transmitter.
pretty cool. That's pretty
So the
cool.
whole neighborhood is hooked up on the same lighting deal, and the whole neighborhood blocks, you know, bounces to the same music. I guess you could say. I'm guessing Jimmy had to tinkle because he disappeared fast. Paul's not loud. Yeah. 170s. Not loud. Not loud. So that was done like 40 years ago. Let's see what he's talking about. So I actually reached out to the Thunder on Wheels people and asked them if I could use that name. I have the website and page for Thunder on Wheels, and I want to use it as a show, but I want to give them respect. For those of you who don't know, what's his name? George Reed was a Fosgate rep back in the day, and he's the one that I think started car audio competition. You know, first one. So he created a show. What was it called?
Oh shit. Sorry.
Something. I forget what he called it. It wasn't Thunder on Wheels, but a TV show was also called that. and so they made him change it. He changed the name of the show to Thunder on Wheels, and he did a lot of those. So, but I actually reached out to him recently, asking if I could use that name, and he wanted to think about it for a minute. I need to reach back out to him. But hopefully, if he's good with it, we're going to have some Thunder on Wheels shows coming up.
That's cool.
Yeah. I hope that I will be seeing on Nelson this weekend in Florida.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I didn't bounce on you. I had a phone call at work, you know.
I didn't know. Like, he's got to be bad.
No, it's phone call. It's work. You know, this shit never stops. Never stops, but
Management, man.
yeah, yeah. You work your whole life to be there, and once you're there, you're like, "Fuck this! I hate it."
Right. I feel bad for anybody that has the name manager, the job position manager. I feel bad for them. They do everything that the owner would be doing, but they're not the owner. You know.
I
Right.
have to be the bad guy. I have to tell you this
Right.
is too high, or this is wrong, or this is fucked up. Or
Yeah.
you go, yeah, that's me. But yeah, no,
That's
absolutely.
right, man.
April. And
April.
oh, that's about time, Paul. I got a couple
Hi.
amps. Hey, speaking of which, I still have an amp. Never mind. But yeah, hurry up.
I didn't know there existed an amp repair school. I want to go, Paul.
Yes, there is actually.
Can I go too? How much is it
Of
cost?
course, it's Billywood Bass Works. They'll probably pay for you to go.
Can a poor guy go?
No, they'll probably pay for you to go.
I wish somebody would. That'd be fun.
Look at that. Look. The camera's like bringing out the definite lines in my shit right there. I can't get it right.
Right?
It's hard trying to do that all. You see what I'm talking about, though, right? You
Yeah,
see it?
Razor practice. Yeah.
There is no razor. That's just gray hair that you can't see in between there. There's hair there, but that black line is right there.
Yeah. I try to scrub up my face before I come on live, man. I try to shave.
I just,
Look
you know,
good for people
I
to
can't.
see, you know.
I've tried for the last 3 years to make sure I was always shaven. Nobody ever seen this. It was, you know what? I don't care. I'm fucking old. Get over it. Get over it. I'm almost 50 years old. I don't care. Get over it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Billy's older than I am.
I'm 27. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, well,
hey, you don't see no gray hair on his head.
yeah, that's why there is no hair. That's why this normally stays like real tiny and real short. But yeah, I haven't had a good haircut in a while. It is what it is. But no, I mean, in all honesty, we appreciate you guys, seriously. And we wouldn't be where we're at without Billy, first and foremost, because the organization all got put together by Billy and his brains and everybody around Billy helping him out and pushing Billy to be where he is.
Yeah,
But-
that's true, man. It was never a goal to do
No.
this.
No, and it, you know, I mean, it was everybody around that, you know, helped you push, prod, and, you know, did what they had to do to get Billy to where he's at. And I appreciate Billy. You know, I wouldn't be where I am without Billy.
Yeah, you'd be jamming in that nitro right now.
Anybody that
Having
needs
fun.
to come up Missouri. What was, sorry. I run the Missouri section. Holler at me, Mason. I have plenty of big shows in Missouri all the time, so just holler at me. And then we got Matthew Brown in the house, Mr. Salt Shaker.
How did
Look
we
at
get
that.
royalty here, man?
Huh? We got Mr. Salt Shaker in the house.
How
I
did
mean-
we get royalty here?
That's the loud man right there. He just came in
Don't
and just
tell him.
blew the scene out. I mean,
Hey, don't tell him,
seriously.
man. But I've been using his wife on some of the flyers.
I mean, he is the man. Everybody knows who Matthew is. I mean, what the?
Yeah.
Matthew is a man. The Salt Shaker. Don't look at the salt shaker though. The bass tom. I mean, we had a conversation about that. Love you. No, I mean Matthew is the man. He's putting up some amazing demos. He's running. He's an amazing guy to be around and be friends
Well, you
with.
know what is he fixing to do, man? Is he like getting old and quitting? I saw some stuff was going to be there, or is he going to keep doing it?
No, Matthew's not getting old. Hold on, you stop with that old word there, Billy. Billy.
But young guys, we gotta wonder, you know.
No, Matthew's not getting old. I mean, he's still a spring chicken compared to
I
most
just
of
saw
them.
him selling his stuff. I think I saw a post where he's going to sell.
If Matthew is selling his stuff, it's because he's getting more.
Okay,
better.
so he's not getting old; he's getting
No,
more.
no,
You're
no, no,
getting
no, no.
old, or you're getting more. It's one of the two things. I don't know.
I wouldn't say any names, but Jimmy Pittman knows some guy named David who may be going on the flyer. What? Matt, I don't know who Matt is.
Matt. 15s, man. That's cool.
maybe William there. Look at him, William with his little quiet ass. Oh, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been around for the last couple weeks. You know, it's been work, and it is what it is. It sucks, but I have to. I got to pay the bills before I can be here. Salt shaker. Ouch.
It's gonna be fun.
Can I have your old stuff, sir? I mean, because you're balling like that.
Now? What's in his now? Is it 6? What is in there now? It's 18s, right?
Is it 15s, I believe. 615s. Yeah, I believe he's got 615s in there now.
I know what he's doing. He's dissipating some heat with all that.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. Because his vehicle gets hot.
Matthew is on Team Notorious with all them loud people.
I didn't know that.
He's on Team Notorious with all them loud people. See, that's why I'm lucky, because I get to hold up the coattails, and I get to like, here, can I be the guy that rides that coattail into the shows?
6Ks.
Yes.
6Ks are very reliable compared to some of the larger amplifiers. So I get that. 815s. Dave Bryant says we're wrong. He's got 815s in there.
I got 815s right now, so I know he's gonna do something nasty. I don't know if he's gonna rebuild it though. He just rebuilt it. Seriously.
8. He says it's 8.
I have
okay,
8.
well, I saw that he was selling it, and I thought, okay.
Y'all keep saying it's 8. Yeah, that's okay. See, that's what I thought. I thought he rebuilt it because he started out with the 6, and then he rebuilt it to the 8.
Dang.
So I'm sorry, I was right or wrong.
You know what, man? I think I love subwoofers. I think the more the merrier.
Really? Shit, you're confusing me now, damn it, Matthew. What the hell? And I've had a couple drinks. What the hell? What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, Matt's a great guy. And once you see that smile is like,
yeah, man.
I mean, them pearly whites. It makes me want to run around and, you know. But we all can't be Matt.
Yeah, I put him on a flyer recently. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy. Really, honestly, an amazing guy.
Yeah, he is. Four more 6Ks. Oh my God.
The only thing is that 4 more 6. You are whatever, Matt. We love you.
Right.
We love you for sure.
Yeah, his vehicle hot. I don't know if I've ever felt a hotter vehicle than his. Have you?
Yes.
Lenny's gets hot, but
Yes. Yes. Trust me.
hot.
Yes. Yes. I've felt some pretty nasty vehicles.
No, I mean heat wise.
Yeah. No heat. Not like I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass
it's
out.
kinda
Or
hot.
the heat wise has been stupid.
I felt the heat from his 15 feet away when I walked up to it, and that's why I was out in the heat.
I want to say probably 5 years ago at the Vegas show. I want to say it was the DD tank.
Mhm.
The DD
Hot.
tank was putting off the massive heat that was coming out of that vehicle was ridiculous.
Really?
I mean, seriously, there was another vehicle, and maybe I'm wrong with that, but there was another vehicle that I felt a while back that was just retarded.
So
And I don't mean to use that word. I'm sorry, my time, but
there's a reason it's in the dictionary. It's okay to use it. But look, I went up to his vehicle. He wasn't at it, and I literally felt the heat at least 15, 20 feet from his vehicle.
I've been in Dan Kern's vehicle before and got some amazing ass demos after he had been there demoing for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah, Dan's gets hot too. Yeah.
But Dan never turns his up though.
Well, he turns it up enough to get a little warm in there.
That's just the glue finally getting warm. He's never even broke them subs in yet though, Billy. That's the problem. Dan has never turned that up.
Scraping, I walked up close to his vehicle and I started to perspire.
That was the amps getting hot, not the subs.
Well, it was the front now.
Motor. I'm telling you this. The subs have
Oh, he
not
had it hot. It was hot, man.
But no, I mean it's been an amazing run. Not that it's over by any means, and I ain't quitting anytime soon until God takes me out of the run. Let me rephrase that. But it's fun. Seriously, it really has been, and I appreciate Billy for taking the time and interest in bringing me on to Base Force because it's been a great show.
I almost don't even remember how we got started. I remember coming up to one of the shows with Kicker. It was the Midwest. Is that where we met?
I reached out to you. It was I want to say it was probably Drew and Jordan.
Yeah.
They told me about you because I got to the point where there was a I don't know how else to say it. I'm not bashing it. Don't take this wrong, guys. But there was a local organization down in my area that was turning away all the big builds and was turning away all the serious people that have got to be from trunk builds to this to they moved to big shit, to extreme walls, to extreme builds, to extreme everything, and they were pushing away all the extreme people. And I was like, that's not right because the people with the extreme builds and the big shit is bringing people to our shows.
Yeah, and they're fun.
I had seen it because Travis and JYA with Kicker, had built the Cube. And I had seen how many people that the Cube actually brought to a show, but yet the Cube couldn't run in a show. And I was like, wait a minute. How does that make sense? If the Cube is drawing all these people to the show and making the show as big as it is, but yet you're not allowing him to run, where's the fucked up science in that? And I mean, pardon my language, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, seriously, if they were bringing everybody to the show, but you wasn't catering to them, and I don't mean to use that word catering, but you wasn't allowing them to run in your lanes, what good was they really but for marketing reasons? And that was bullshit because I didn't want to. I'm not here for the money. And I don't mean to be this and to be rude or be an ass about this, but Jimmy, Base Wars, Billy, nobody, we're not here for the money. We're here for you guys.
We could. I could work it. I guarantee you, I could work it Chick-fil-A and make more money.
I guarantee there's a couple other organizations that has reached out to me to become judge that I probably would make a hell of a lot more money than I'm making with Billy. But I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the money. I do it because I love what I'm doing.
Fun. That's right.
And I'm dead serious when I tell you that. I don't do it for the money. There's probably a quarter of the footage. Andy's in the house. There's a quarter of the shows that we actually make money at.
Well, no.
The other 3/4 of them shows I lose. Maybe it's different where you're at, Billy, but for me up here, there's a quarter of them shows that I actually make money at. I travel a lot, though.
Lose a whole lot, but we don't make a lot. You know.
Yeah.
We don't make a bunch, but we enjoy it.
But that's where I was going with the whole spill. It's not about money. It's not about, oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm ready to retire. My name is Drew Jones, Scotty Johnson, one of them big guys. Whatever, you know. We're still humble. We're still down here, and we're still here for you guys, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, the main thing is we just having fun. I thoroughly enjoy running shows. I don't get to run as many as I used to, but I just love being involved, and it's fun to create the shows, you know. But it would also be fun just to have a meal to show up at a show. You know,
100% it.
Yeah, that we just. Have it is.
Yeah. The memories that we have made in these last 4 years for me, and I know it's been longer for Billy, but these last 4 years, it's been amazing. It really has been. It really, really has been.
Yeah. And you know, this right
Look
here.
Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing right there.
Because this is all I care about right here. Is I just want to make it fun for everybody, and make something new and exciting, and to not just people with rules, you know. We just want to have fun, and I think we're there, man. I think that's what we do. We've not had any glitches, no problems, so it must be fun. I appreciate that, Matthew. Though I do appreciate that. Yeah. That right there, I love that. That's what kind of makes it worth it right there.
Amazing, definitely amazing. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, and I say this a lot, and I mean it more than you guys realize. We're not where we're at because of Billy, because of me, because of any of our team. We're where we're at because of you guys and the support and love that you guys give us. And we appreciate that more than you guys realize.
Hey, it is a fact. It is a fact that when people stop wanting it, then we'll go to something else, you know. But these top 10s, the demo classes, there's not really a top 10 for them because there's no score involved.
No one else wants to run it.
Well, no, there's plenty of people that want to run it. We have enough people to run it to have top 10s, but there's just no score, so there's no way to make a top 10.
Yeah, because we're giving you guys a score of 1 through 10, or.
Well, this is just winner, you know.
They
get those chips, you know.
Yes.
And Jimmy, if you guys ever start it, you will love it. I guarantee you, it will be your biggest. It'll be your biggest thing. So
we have them.
I guarantee it. Yeah.
I'm using chips, but yeah, we.
So really, it's like a tournament bracket, and that's what I forgot about that, but I need to make all the judges some tournament brackets so they can use for that because our software on TermLab, we don't have software on TermLab. We just have to use the little generic thing, and we don't have the ability to do a bracket. So until I create some kind of way for us to do a bracket on a TermLab or on something, then we got to use it on pencil and paper.
See, I don't care if you're the littlest guy or the biggest guy there. I spend more time, and I think I have more fun with the people that have the smallest systems because I can look at you and say, "Hey, flip your visors. Hey, turn your air conditioner on, recirculate, scoot your seat up, move this, do this, do this, do this," and I can gain you 2 or 3 dB
That's the
being
most
in my
important.
lane and seeing your expression going from that. That right there is more. It's it's better than anything you could give to me at a show. I
It's
mean,
that
seriously,
that's
I'm
fun.
not trying to
It
be
is
an ass.
fun to get to help people gain DBs. That is fun. You know.
He's in Louisiana every weekend. I mean, that's his Louisiana
Well,
is his bread and butter.
actually, yeah, I got to get with Jordan on this, but we usually do some in Shreveport and some in Lafayette, and other parts of Louisiana are kind of hard to get. But yeah, we definitely will have some coming up there. Jordan just hasn't put together a schedule yet, but he will. Texas, though, we're not in Texas at all. We have Chet in Midland, Texas. Uh, I don't know
Shit,
what
falling off the wall there. Shit, somebody got mad at me.
was that?
That was a base wars.
Dang.
The license
Hey,
plate.
you know what it was? Jason Lucas was around the corner testing.
Somebody's hit some loud music somewhere in there. Damn it! What the fuck? That
Jason
was-
Lucas is around the corner, right? So he's at his house testing.
Wow. I mean, seriously, that hasn't moved in a while. We love coming and hanging out at other. Seeing,
I
and
don't.
we appreciate that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Billy. But I mean, seriously, it's all about you guys. I mean, seriously, without you guys, we're nobody.
Right.
Was that the one that you had, or was this one?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know, Matt. Where are you watching? Are you on the Base Wars page or my page or he's not on YouTube? So one of the pages, but I don't know, man.
You should be able to. He's on a Facebook somewhere, right? He's on Facebook, but I don't know whose face. It's got to be it. It's probably under the group. It just depends on where you're watching it. I keep telling Billy we gotta dumb
We don't do the group anymore. Yeah,
Base Wars page is what he says.
yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I can see and I can like whatever, but I'm not logged in. Like, I guess I am technically. But
He got loud there. I'm not logged in.
did I get loud?
Yes, sir. Kind
Oh,
This is
of was like, the,
yeah. Is it loud now?
yeah, oh yeah.
Am I being mean guy now?
Oh, you like it like this a little better. Should I do a show like this one night?
Yes, you should. Absolutely.
right. I need to do that.
We would never ban you, Matthew. Never, sir. Absolutely not. Matter of fact, next weekend we're gonna have Matthew Brown on our live show. Look, he doesn't know it. I'm calling him out right now. Next
Right.
weekend, Matthew Brown.
Week. We don't do it on the weekend. We do it on the week.
Next Monday.
right.
Next Monday, it's gonna be Matt. Maybe we can get a couple other people in here to join him from a quote unquote team that he might be on. But maybe we'll get a couple other people. See, Matt's down, and we're just gonna have to call him out. Matt, call out your rest of your team. Drew, Jordan,
Right.
all them asshole people. You know that's all part of Team Notorious. We need to get them all in here.
Right.
Nathan Munson, Kristen Munson. Nathan has an excuse. I was an asshole for saying that name, so
No,
we're
you
gonna go
weren't.
by that. Yeah, he was. He's still going through chemo and all that other shit. Yeah. No, I was an
Is
asshole
he?
for saying that.
I thought that I know he did a transplant, so I just assumed that
He did the transplant. Everything was good, but that's the last I've heard.
yeah,
But I know he's in the recovery stage.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna back off that one.
It was
But
ironic, man. I was coming back from, I guess, Las Vegas, and I forget why I had delayed a day. Anyway, I was not far, and I was looking at the map. I was like, I could go by their place in Clovis. you know. And then I saw Chris make that post where they were going to get the transplant and all. So so I didn't. But we were close. We were out there.
Matt's got some people. All right. Next Monday, Matthew and all his friends are all going to come on Monday night. He's going to count up all his live people. We're going to let Matthew Brown is going to take over next Monday night live. Me and Billy are just going to sit back and let Matt have the show. That's what I think that sounds good. That sounds good. Do you agree with that, Billy?
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
I sit back and have a drink.
What's in your cup now, sir?
Do what?
Huh?
What's
I didn't say nothing. I was just brushing my nose. No, I think.
All righty, sir. I think I'd kind of like to call the evening. How about all of y'all?
I do.
I've got an early morning.
Oh, I always have an early morning.
And I'm hungry. Yeah, you do. Mine's not as early as yours. About
I have
5.
feel bad because I don't feel like we live up to our potential, but we're gonna get back there, guys. You know, Billy's had a couple rough weeks. I've had a couple rough weeks, but we're back. And for the next week, Matthew's taking over the show. Me and Billy are just gonna sit back and relax.
That's right.
Next week, Matthew's taking over the show. So remember that. Matthew Brown, Base Wars next week.
Right?
Me
Yeah,
and Billy are just gonna, we probably won't even have our pictures up here. It's just gonna be Matthew and me and Billy talking. It's just we're gonna be talking in the background. I think
Good
that's
the way Travis does it. That'd be
yeah.
fun.
See, that's it. I'm
Yeah,
about
my
to get
dad is good. I'm going to
I'm
pick
waiting
him
on that phone call. Matt's gonna be like, I hate you.
going to pick him up in the morning. So I'm excited. He's excited that he won't be in the hospital anymore.
I'm excited for him. I hope everything goes good and everything's.
He's not needed to be there. He didn't even get oxygen when he was there. I mean, they didn't give him nothing, so he didn't need it. But he's been there 2 weeks, and he's coming home tomorrow.
Trust me, I understand what it is to be old and stubborn.
Right.
Nope, it's my way. I'm going to do it. Nope, you leave me alone, and it is what it is.
Right.
I'm going home tomorrow. No, you're not. Watch me. Watch me. I won't eat, drink.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
And ready. Oh my God, he's ready to come home.
Yeah,
So
but no,
there's that.
God's good, and you know we appreciate everything that He's done for all of us, and keeping us all safe and healthy, and running through what we call as a normal life day to day. Not trying to take this to a religious show, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jimmy, are you playing us an exit video? You want me to do it on my
I got us. Keep talking just for a second here. 1 second. 3, 2, 1. And appreciate y'all. Catch us next week where Matthew is going live and me and Billy are going to watch the videos.